Hey there, hola, como estas, friends and amigos from all over the world. Back at you one more time. The one and only original man, Yelfosu, the Globe Master. Now, today's video hopefully is going to be pretty short because it's a very short and direct question from a young man. Where is he calling from? From Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut. Name is Tyreek H on Instagram. Now, the young man said, "How you doing, brother? Can you please explain what you meant by law of nature from one of your videos I saw?" Very simple question. And actually, that is a very awesome question, Mr. Tyreek. Now, I do definitely remember saying that in one of my videos. And what I meant, young brother, was that, you see, first of all, my definition would definitely and completely be different from what you may see in Webster's dictionary. Okay? I am not an Englishman. I see the world totally different from whoever that Webster is. What I meant when I said law of nature was pretty much trying to explain that there are certain things that could never be broken, no matter what you do. Okay? Only the Most High can probably explain what it means. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that I may have to give you some examples for you to understand what I mean. One of my co-workers messing with me. Anyway, so what I meant was that listen, a chicken and a hawk are both birds, right? Chicken lay eggs, hawk lay eggs. But guess what? Even if you put a chicken's egg under a hawk and the hawk sits on it until the egg is ready to hatch, what's going to come out? That egg. It's still going to be a chicken when it's born. Okay? If you let a chicken sit on top of a hawk's egg until the egg is ready to hatch, what's going to come out of the egg? It's going to be a hawk. If that makes sense. It's a metaphor when I said that. What I meant is, what is meant to be will be. You understand, young man? What is meant to be will be. What the Most High has designed cannot be compromised. You see, only human beings try to, how can I put it? To play with what is meant to be. You understand me? Look here. Let's go into let's move from, let's say, birds into like into mammals, right? Let's say cats. A lion and a tiger are both cats. They're both felines, right? But they're entirely different. Okay? Guess what? In nature, a lion and a tiger will never mate. But guess what? Human beings, we think we're so smart. We've actually created something called a liger. And you can actually look it up. A liger is when they take sperm from a lion and insert it into a tiger, or vice versa, and basically the feline that will be born out of it is called a liger. Now this animal, because it's not meant to be, it grows very large and pretty useless. A liger is the most useless animal human beings have created. Because why? Why? It wasn't meant to be. Okay? In the canine world, like a hyena will never mate with a wolf, right? But you know what? Human beings, what do? Just look anywhere in any part of the world, you're gonna see mixed breed dogs. How or why did that happen? Human beings caused that to happen. Okay? Human beings can make a freaking German Shepherd mate with a Chihuahua and create something that's not supposed to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I meant by law of nature. What is meant to be is supposed to be and not to be messed with. I think you probably heard this from either my stepfather video or something else. But I'm telling you, let's use stepfatherhood as an example. If you're a man and you take on the duty of becoming a stepfather for somebody else's child, my friend, your values, your whatever, what you stand for, can never be installed into that child, no matter what you do. Okay? If, let's say, who can I use as an example? No, I don't want to use one of my friends. I don't want to use that because that's not fair. Let me use a celebrity. Okay? For example, if you use somebody like who can I use? Russell Wilson. I love using that boy's name. Okay? He's playing stepfather to Future's baby, right? Now, no matter what that boy do, Future's son, when he grows up, will be just like his daddy. And that's a fact. Listen, you could take a human being, you could take a child away from the parent, but blood is blood. No matter what, the child will be what the parent is. Okay? Let me use myself as an example. When I was a young man, preteen, until I became a teenager, I used to not understand why my old man was not faithful to my old lady. In fact, to be honest, I resented my old man when I was a very young man. I resented him. But guess what? The apple didn't fall far from the tree. I wasn't able to stay with just one woman. Much as I hated my pops when I was young, I became him when I grew up. Okay? As I'm speaking to you right now, 3 children with 2 women, could be more, but let's just keep it that way. Okay? I'm not saying it with pride, but it's just what it is. You are who you are. Nothing can change that. All right? You could take a child from a prostitute, especially if it's a girl. You could raise that girl in the Vatican City. Believe me, that child will grow up and be a hoe just like the mama. Because it's in the blood. Or sometimes it's generational curses. And you as a human being cannot break that. If what I'm saying makes sense to you. There are some things that cannot be changed because it's simply the law of nature. It's simply the law of nature. And only the Most High can explain why. You dig? Look, let me use another 2 animals as an example, right? Let me use 2 huge animals, like a polar bear. A polar bear, an American polar bear living in Alaska or in the Yukon, whatever, right? It's big, just like an African gorilla living in the Congo. They are both 2 humongous animals, right? But they are very far. I know they are not the same species of animals, but I'm just trying to use that as an example. A polar bear cannot eat what a gorilla eat, and a gorilla cannot eat what a polar bear eat. A polar bear is entirely exists on what? Meat. Fresh meat, right? Now, a gorilla is a vegan. As big and strong as a gorilla is, it's a vegan. Gorillas don't eat meat. So, if you take a gorilla and put a gorilla in Alaska, most likely he's gonna die, right? And if you take a polar bear from Alaska and put him in the Congo, it's gonna die. Because where? Because why? They are not where they're supposed to be. It's the law of nature. They will not survive where they are not meant to be. Okay? It's just like human beings. About close to 1,000 years ago, human beings used to live over 150 years. Some even to 200 years. But now, the most a human being can live is probably like 100 if you're lucky, which is very, very low. Only about, I would say less than 5% of humanity these days make it to see 100 years old. And that's a fact, no matter where you are in the world. Why? Because we are eating substances that we're not supposed to eat. Okay? It's the law of nature. Human beings are dying earlier than we're supposed to because we are not eating the foods that were meant for us to eat. Natural foods. Do you get what I'm saying, Mr. What's his name again? Tyreek. Look, Mr. Tyreek, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I know for sure that some things cannot be changed, no matter who you are. Only human beings think we can, how can I put it? We can override things with our intelligence. Some things can never be changed. Okay? I'm gonna make this video short, and I hope and pray that you can understand the best that I can come up with to explain the law of nature to you. All right? Remember, law of nature is law of nature. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Okay? You cannot turn a drunk into an honorable man. You cannot turn this Toyota I'm driving into a Ferrari. Okay? You cannot turn me, an African man, into a European. If that makes sense. Because why? The way the Most High designed us to be is who we're gonna be. If you're a black man, the Most High and His infinite wisdom made you a black man. You could dye your skin. I said dye your skin. You could bleach your skin. You could do whatever. You'll still be a black man. If you're a white man, no matter what you do, you're a white man. If you're an Asian, no matter what you do, you're an Asian. Of course, human beings, we can mix and procreate. But the law of nature will remain the same. All right? My name is Yao Fosu, Honorable Globe Master. I hope that this little explanation that I did can somehow quench your thirst for the knowledge you are seeking. All right? More questions and comments are always welcome at Globemaster_Yao Fosu on Instagram and Globemaster Yao Fosu on Messenger. All right? That's all I got for you today. God bless and cheese ears.